So if 3 kilograms costs £1.35 for the carrots, then to work out what 1 kilogram is, we would divide £1.35 by 3, and that gives us 45p, £0.45. The reason I do that is because I need to know what 5 kilograms will cost. Well, it'll equal that times 5, which is £2.25. So therefore the 2 kilograms of potatoes will cost £4.15. Take the carrots, which comes to £4.15, take the carrots off, £1.90. So 1 kilogram will be that shared by 2, which is 95p, £0.95. Now there is a cube root button on the calculator which looks like that. However, you could use the button as the square in front and put a 3 before you press that button. So there's 2 buttons you could actually use. If I hit the cube root button and then type the 421.875 equals, and we get 7.5. To work out this, it is actually easier to use the bracket facility on the calculator. So fraction button pressed, and we've got 7.61 squared button. So then hit the squared button and then cursor down, and we type in 5.2 times by 3.5 equals, and then we get 3.18198 3516. Write this down to 2 single figures, so there's 1, there's 2. However, I'm cutting an 8 off, so the answer is 3.2. Now, if you got this wrong, you can still get the mark here as long as this number is this number, just 2 significant figures. So this one talks about the square numbers. So your square numbers are 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, 5 times 5, etc. So you want the 10th number. 10 times 10 is 100, but as it says, adding 1 to that, so it's 101. Now I could carry on this sequence to see whether that's in. However, the alternative is, instead of adding 1, subtract 1, so we get 1024. And then square numbers, the opposite of square is square root. So if we just check out the square root of that number, so square root button pressed, 1024 equals 32. So it is the 32nd term. So in the first case, we got a conversion graph. So €50, go to €50, draw a line up, draw a line across, and we can see that that comes to $70. $90, so going the other way, we go to 90 on the dollars, go across and go down. We can see that it's 2 squares in from 60. Well, each square represents €2 because we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we've got €64. Now we've got another conversion. However, we've not been given the dollars, we've been given the euros. Well, we can use this answer for this one, because if €50 is $70, then €500 will be $700. And if $1 is 2.7, then if I just times that by 2.7, then we will get the answer. So we've got 700 times 2.7 equals 1,890. Going from ours, so to speak, to theirs with times. Now there's actually a couple of ways that this can be done, but if I said that the number of female students was X, then male is 40 more than the female, so that's X plus 40. Now this together must equal 440. So 2X plus 40 must equal 440. That means that 2X must equal 400, so X must equal 200. So there are 200 female students and there are 240 male students. Now 65% of the male students like art, so 65% as a decimal of the male students like art, 85%, so 0.85 of the female students like art. So calculator working now, 0.65 times 240 equals 156. 0.85 times 200, 170. So the number that like art is 170, add the 156, which gives us 326 students.